5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My eye looks little. All right. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month.
It's the second, no?
Today's the first.
Oh.
So today's the first of the month. We're actually 2 weeks into 75 Hard. We are 14 days in. It's Fat Tuesday. Yay, yay. All right, I have been talking about that we're going to do a Q&A for 75 Hard, kind of like to track where we started, and then kind of like, so at the end of the day, at the end of the whole process, we could go ahead and just kind of look back and see what our thoughts were at the beginning and then towards the end. Well, first and foremost, this is my boyfriend, Hector.
What up, what up?
Say hello. Are you camera shy?
No.
Just a little bit about him. He's a little introverted.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So is this new? Like, does it feel weird talking to the camera?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know. I bet, like, I know at the beginning it's kind of weird to talk to yourself, but then I don't know. I'm a little used to it with the few that I've done.
We got an expert.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and do the Q&A for 75 Hard. So I wrote down a couple questions. I don't even know if like these are good or not, but it's kind of like to see where we
Well, hold
are.
on. Well, what is 75 Hard?
Kind of talked about it in my other video, so you're gonna have to go watch. I'm just kidding. Dude, I don't know. Do you wanna? I kind of gave my like 75 Hard. So do you want to kind of like say what it is?
So it's not like a internet trend challenge.
Mm-hmm.
It's trying to get mental toughness so you can win.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're trying to be, trying to win. And even though the tasks almost seem like, oh, I could do that, but trying to find them in your everyday life and try to incorporate everything, like it's a little bit of ass. You gotta wake up earlier, stay up later, and you can't compromise nothing. Zero compromise is what it is. Zero. Nothing can change from it. So I mean, we'll just go through them real quick. So one is 2 exercises. One must be outside. Doesn't matter the weather. Doing it outside. I'll throw in some screenshots that I took. It's 20-degree weather, and we're out there.
Yeah.
We're getting it done. And then one can be inside or both can be outside. 1 full gallon of water, not a drop less. Has to be an entire gallon. Daily picture, preferably where they could see your body. You don't have to post it, but you do have to take a daily picture. Then you got to read 10 pages and none of that Harry Potter shit. I got to read some real shit where you're gonna learn. Right now we're currently reading Winning by Tim Grover. Shit goes hard. And then we're also hearing
Gary V.
Crush It.
Crush It.
Gary V's my dude. I ain't following Gary, that's my dude. But all right, let's see these questions.
No alcohol. I forgot about that
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. The hardest part of all of it.
Yeah, after a rough day, and you just want to be like, pop a cold one. Nope.
Yeah, must follow a diet.
Yes.
Not fucking eat out every day type diet.
No
like,
chips, no cookies, no chocolate,
not one chip. Let me try one today. All of it for 75 days.
And it's like I've been saying, like at work, it's like now I notice it more that I can't have it. It's like everybody had a bag of hot Cheetos last time. Hot Cheetos is my thing, and everybody had a bag, and I'm just like, ugh. So it's like you become more conscious of it when you're not doing it. So, all right, well, we're gonna start with the Q&A, kind of like where we're at, and then we'll go from there. So the first question that I have is, what made you decide to start and commit to 75 Hard?
You want me to go first?
Yes.
I think we had been doing 75 bitch version for a while now, where we would just kind of pick and choose the ones we wanted to do. And then I think we just said, like, you know what, stop fucking around. Like, let's really commit to it. Like, we've been talking about like doing our own shit. So if we can't even do 75 Hard, like legitimately, then we're not gonna be able to do anything fucking else.
Yep, it's true. Mine, I think, like you said, like we had kind of wanted to do it because I kind of talked about it a little bit. Like last year, we heard about it, but I just knew that like I couldn't commit to it. Like I knew like I was not 100% invested at the time. And then, well, I am going to Orange Theory, and there was a transformation challenge, and I'm like, okay, well, I hate losing, and I feel like this is gonna like be a great opportunity to start 75 Hard, to better myself, and like you said, like mental toughness. I think especially like where we're trying to go, that's definitely going to like help us like lead us in the right direction.
Yeah, and like by 75, bitch, I mean like we would do like just one indoor workout, and this is what I'm talking about is like you think that you're on track, and then they start fucking calling you from work, or you gotta do all this. So like this is the hard part about 75 hard is you think that you're like, oh, I'll just get in a rhythm, but then all of a sudden shit gets fucking sent somewhere fucking else. But I'm gonna let that go to voicemail.
Oh, okay.
It's all good. I'll get back to it. But 75 bitch is like we did no diet, but we would do one workout. We tried doing audible books, which audible books do not count. You have to physically read a book. So I mean, we would just kind of picking and choosing, and that's not really the way. You can't just pick and choose the shit in life.
Yeah, it's true. And I think reading also, I've never been like the type to grab a book and like get invested in a book and read it. So it's kind of like, it sounds easy, but it like, you know, it's good because it's going to help us. Like, you know, it's like they say your brain is a muscle, so you have to like work at it. So I've enjoyed reading, to be honest. All right, the next question. I don't know if this one ties into it. Like, how do you feel doing 75 hard?
Well, like today, our outdoor workout was a little rough. Like I felt extremely sore. But like like physically I feel sore, but like mentally I really do. And it's only 14 days in, but I already feel like slightly more confident than I normally would be. That's probably the biggest thing that I have seen. Like normally I just kind of, like I said earlier, just a little more introverted, and I'll try to talk to people just a little more. And I'm not saying it's all, like I do go out of my way, but normally I wouldn't go out of my way at all to even try to. Now I try to make the effort to, you know, to talk to somebody at the gym just for whatever little thing.
That's true. So it's kind of like same for me. How do I feel doing 75 hard? I'd say that I push myself a little bit more. I challenge myself. Like for example, today we had the choice to either go up the incline or down the incline, and like as much as I wanted to go down an incline because that's the easy route, like I decided to go up like the inclines because like from 1 to all the way up to 7. And I feel like not doing 75 hard, I kind of like compromise with myself. So it's kind of like, no, like don't bitch out, like you could do it, and you do it and you feel accomplished. So just like I feel like I push myself a little bit more to do things.
Oh yeah.
The next question is, what has been the biggest challenge?
Well, for sure the diet, and not even necessarily the diet, like more just like, I guess the diet, but it's like I do want to be here on Saturdays or watching the Laker game, or like right now we're watching the UFC preview, or you're watching like other YouTube videos, like they're interesting. They're having a bomb ass time drinking. It's like for sure a beer every now and then like my biggest thing was always like chips, and then we have a freaking pantry full of them.
Yeah, we had the Super Bowl party and we have a bunch of like leftover snacks, and they're just kind of sitting there, soda, chips, cookies, like candy, all these goodies, and it's kind of like we just stare at it. But like we left them there for a reason, to kind of like mentally challenge ourselves. We can't have that stuff. I'd say that too. Like I think the diet would probably be one of the harder things. Just like I think work for me is probably because everybody's like, what are we eating today? You know, tacos and burgers and pizza. So I just kind of be like, no, I brought my own food. And also like the 2 workouts, just having to incorporate them in your day, and then they cannot be back to back. So it's kind of like, okay, what time do I go into work today? What time are my classes? So just kind of having to plan my day out to make sure that we hit all those points.
Yeah.
So that would have to be like a challenge for me. How do you feel about doing this together?
I think it works in our favor because normally you get up first, like around 5:30 to do your first morning workout. And then like, I know when we were doing like 75 bitch, like we would, like I probably would sleep in or a little more, but now that I see you for sure up by 5:30, like I'm like, okay, like I know I'm gonna get up here in the next 30 minutes for sure. And then I see you get going, and then I get going. And then like the outdoor workout, like we do it together, so that for sure helps.
Yeah, I think just having each other, like to hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
Definitely the accountability part has to be like the thing. Because I think if we weren't doing it together, it'd be kind of hard. Because like, I don't know, like if you were to be eating like cookies or
Yeah.
chips or something, like I think that'd be hard. Or drinking a beer, I'd be like, ah. So I'm kind of glad that we both, and like I had talked about it, like that we were both like at Valentine's out for dinner. We were both are you thinking about doing 75 hard? And then we kind of just both just said, yeah, like this is what we wanted to do and we're gonna stick to it. So it's freaking, I don't know, I think it's gonna be good in the end. Yeah. So when you don't feel like doing it, how do you snap yourself out of it? Like anything of 75 hard?
Well, like today when we were running outside, like my fucking chamorros were hurting for sure.
His calves.
Like they were fucking hurting. But and then like you kept running and then I was like, oh fuck, like I don't want to look like a bitch. So like I just started fucking running and go through the pain. And like this morning, like my dumbass didn't put my alarm, but my body naturally woke up, but I didn't want to get up and you were still asleep because it was finally your day after working 86 days straight. 86 so I was just like, fuck, I don't want to go. But like you're just like, when are you gonna get the first workout done if you don't do it right now? So I was just like, fuck it, let's just go.
I think that was like probably me Sunday. Like, I don't know why. I guess everything caught up to me. I was like sore. I felt exhausted. Like, I just didn't feel like doing it. So I had set up an alarm. Then the alarm rang. I think I had it for 7:30. And then I kind of compromised a little bit and I pushed it back to 8. But then I knew like 8 was like the stopping point. Like, I had to get myself up. So we kind of did that workout. And then the whole day dragged. And I knew we still had another workout to like left. But it's like, you have to do it. Like, if you're this invested and this committed, like, you're gonna have to stick to it. So, like, I think just keeping yourself motivated some way, somehow but you gotta just snap yourself out of it, especially because, like, to me, I think of the long term, like the end result. Like I know it's tough right now, but just think of like the end. Like, where are we gonna be 75 days from now? So
yeah, and like it says like it's tough right now, and like it says like pick your tough. Like it's fucking tough to be fucking big, like I am. I was like, but it's also tough to lose weight. So I was like, which one do you want?
Yeah, pick your heart.
Pick which one. And then if y'all don't know, 75 Hards by Andy Frisell. That dude goes fucking hard as fuck on you. And if you don't, like, if you want to start it and you really want to get motivated, you listen to him. But you can't get your feelings all fucking caught up in a bunch because he's gonna fucking whoop your ass for it. Like, he doesn't deal with no fucking bitch shit. And well, it's because no, zero excuses, zero compromise. Just get it fucking done. And that's how it is.
Yeah, I talked to him. I was like, disclaimer, he does curse a lot, but like, I don't know, like I said, I feel like that's what I need. I need somebody to like beat my butt up, like to make sure that I got it done.
For sure.
And then what do you expect to gain from 75 hard?
Well, I think it's a given that our bodies will physically transform for the better. And I think like probably we'll be a lot more confident in what we do. I know a lot of times we just doubt ourselves on anything, but I mean, and like just being able to say no, like for me every weekend was for sure I'm gonna have at least a beer, or after a hard day, even if it wasn't the weekend. But I think it's just gonna make us so much stronger mentally and physically. That's what I expect from it. Yeah,
I would agree with you too. Because before, like, oh, it's just one beer, or oh, it's just one this or one that, but just one, like, in the long run is gonna turn into like a lot. So just being able to, and then like to not care about what freaking people are saying. Like, you know, people are like, what do you do on your time off? Like, I mean, shit, like,
I'm on my fucking business.
Like, you know, like we're putting all this work in, so like I know it's gonna pay off. And like, I don't know, what I expect to gain from it is just that mental toughness to not give a shit about what people think or whatever. Like, I'm doing this for me and I'm not doing it for anybody else. So I think just being that, like, bringing that confidence that like I could care less what you think about me or whatever, because like I'm gonna let the results speak for themselves. So I'm not gonna care about what you say, you know. So I think like just that mental toughness I'm looking forward to. Like, I feel like it's slowly, and I feel like I become more self-aware. Like, you know, just like a piece of paper, like on the floor, like pick that shit up. Like, you know, just, I think like it just has opened up my mind a lot more. And I don't know, I feel like we were talking about it last time, where like we feel more energized. We feel like our minds, like we like quick reactions, like think more. Right. I don't know. It's like there's nothing that can come negative from this whole experience. So
one thing that I will say is like, when we were trying to do it, we were trying to do it when it was hella convenient. We're like, well, you don't want to do it in January because we got Super Bowl. And then January is my birthday, and then February is my dad's birthday. So we're like, we're gonna drink there. And then like after about, you know what, I was like, we didn't even start looking into what was gonna fucking happen. Just fucking do it. And then now, like, we're gonna attend 10X conference at the end of the month.
Yeah.
I was like, so that's gonna be a real test, right? No alcohol, keep your diet, do the 2 workouts, drink the gallon. Like, when you're out of town, it's not as easy.
Yeah.
I was like, so we'll see how that goes. And then we're planning on going to WrestleMania. So again, like normally at those places, I'd be getting hella lit. I was like, and now it's like, fuck.
Yep.
And not that you have to be drunk for all the events, but like having a beer at the events is definitely fun.
Yep. So we'll see, but like we're definitely gonna keep it going. Like we don't want to start from day one. We want to like make sure we finish, and I think that's gonna be the challenge. Like going to these events, going out of town. Like how are we gonna manage? Like we're gonna be at a conference for like what 8 hours? Like so getting that workout in the morning, we're gonna have to wake up that much earlier. Fuck the jet lag or there's no excuses.
Right.
Like we gotta get it done. So we're gonna document that like when we go. Again, it's 10X. It's what is it? March
25th,
26th,
and 27th.
Well, we're gonna get there on the 24th and then all the way through the 28th. So that's gonna be a challenge on its own because we fly out that morning. So we're probably gonna have to get a workout done that morning, fly out, get there, get ready, do another workout. So yeah.
And the workout's 45 minutes on the least side. It's the lowest, 45 minutes.
Yeah, minimum. Not a minute less. Not a minute. No, well, you could be a minute more.
Not a minute less.
All right. Well, I think that's all the questions that we had. We'll probably get more questions, and we'll probably just do these little updates and see where we're at. But it's 2 weeks, and I feel good.
For sure.
So far, it's been good. Yeah, we've had to like manage to kind of get our schedule to work around it, but so far it's been good. But I think the biggest challenge is going to be going out of town and no drinking and getting everything done.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Cool.
Bye.